Yeah. It's your boy Dre King in the building, man. Y'all know what it is. We live, man. We about to go in. Bad Shit TV. You know what I'm saying? We got my man Lay with me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Got my man Brock with me.
All day.
We ready? You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe.
Let's go.
Let's turn this motherfucker up.
You did.
Outside on the track.
All facts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No rap cap. Yeah. I got a bad bitch in my penthouse right now. She got on a Poochie gown, ready to get piped down. I stash 900,000 in case I get a dark cloud. No way we going down, money stretch 1,000 miles. The riches on the south. I got 10 carats on my finger, this shit costs a house. My shorty say you too much for me, I'm like, baby, how? You wavy, too turned up and rich, ain't got no kids or spouse. And crazy, boss up a little bitch like Princeton, kick her out. Metro with the stems, if you say it's trim, how your butter rim? I can't fuck with Fetty Gibbs, niggas telling fibs. Rich kids try to get next to me, you know your chance is slim. G5 go stream waiting on me, I'm headed to LA Hills. Who that tryna contest a G, I promise you ready to kill. Roll rush like Uncle Phil, you niggas better pay your bills. Just like the song, this shit got hot, I'm telling my shooter to chill. Automation on paper mill, I'm counting me for real. I'm gonna need rest of the shield, I promise to stay with the steel. I got a bad bitch in my penthouse right now. She got on a Poochie gown, ready to get piped down. I stash 900,000 in case I get a dark cloud. No way we going down, money stretch 1,000 miles. You got too much cap on it, little boy, you need to cut it out. Hey, that's my twins, let them in, this the slatted house. Look at my bitch, she a 10 with a sloppy mouth. Got it coming in and out, we gon' never see a drop. Yeah, copy, pop it, nigga, don't stop it. Harder cars, robotic. Rich as fuck cause I'm melodic. Smoke that lottie-dottie. 30 and flow my penthouse suite, yeah, this the after party. Richard Mill cost 300 G's on time, I can't be tardy. Yeah, Gotti, had a biscotti, so I put up with some smarties. I'm fucking these bitches hardly. I bought her that Aston Marty. Skeleton Cardi, yeah, come straight from Slack, he call it a party. Shining all the time, yeah, slash. I got a bad bitch in my penthouse right now. She got on a Poochie gown, ready to get piped down. I stash 900,000 in case I get a dark cloud. No way we going down, money stretch 1,000 miles.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Bad Shit TV and we're here, man.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe, man. Y'all already know. It's a motherfucking vibe. Hey, should we give him one more song, though?
I think we need to give him one more, man.
I like this. I like this jam.
Hold on, wait, bro. I got one. One time.
He said he got one.
It's a little different too.
It's a little different. All right, come on, let him get on the sticks. Come on, go ahead, bro. We about to drop another one, yo. About to drop another one real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking vibe. Hey, Bad Shit TV, episode 10. You know what we talking about? Self-discipline. That's what we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Turn up, you know?
Turn up though when you can. But self-discipline to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Turn up when you can. You know what I'm saying? When you need self-discipline to be a man. For real, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know some niggas want to be turning up all day. Hit the play. Let's turn that thing up.
Tell these motherfuckers that we about to elevate.
Hey, we about to elevate? Oh, okay. Let's drop that.
Let them know we going up, man.
Yeah, we going up.
We going up.
Elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, elevate. Elevate, elevate. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, elevate. Ooh, elevate. Elevate, elevate. Elevate, elevate.
Hey, what's the word? Early in the morning, trying to catch the worm. What you heard? Sunday morning service, trying to catch the word. That's the bird. 2 times for the habit, action for the third. It's about what you learn, not what you prefer. Benji from the bird. Mix my liquor with the herb. Give a fuck about what you flex. I'm just working for a check. Nothing more and nothing less. If it's me against the world, take my chances nonetheless. Life in this pushing limits, watch how I finesse and fuck the stress. So much shit been going on, can't hold my neck. Keep my head up in distress, I can't really wait to rest. Booking cousins with the rest, I might off myself a deck. Let's be real, tell me how you really feel, you know I'm blessed. She saying one thing but be doing another. Moral of my story, I only trust my brothers. Okay, back in the day, we growing up with a lot of things, but now we awake, we growing up for the finer things. Elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate. All I need is one chance, all I need is one dance. Underneath the moonlight, all I need is one breath. Sip a glass of moonshine, all I need is one step. Trying to find a new girl, all I need is one glance. See the lights in no time, meet a wife in no time. Get a call in no time, pack your bags, it's showtime. Living on my own time, living life the whole time. Living like a free verse, couple bars with no rhyme. Why the good ones die so fast? Rest in peace, Paul Walker. Tell me why the good things never really ever wanna last. See why the hours in the day never stop to say, hey, keep it moving, fly past. I'm just trying to say hi, tell a cop, pull him over, sling him with a heater, hit him with a blast. Oof, I'm just trying to kill time, I don't really wanna die so young. No, ain't gon' hide my tongue. No, ain't gon' hide my love. No, ain't gon' stop my buzz. No, thankful for my life. Thank the skies above. It's just me and my niggas, there ain't no stopping us. Elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, elevate, yeah. Ooh, elevate, 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 elevate.
Fucking with that. We definitely trying to elevate.
That was nice right there, bro.
That was definitely nice.
Definitely like that for sure.
From the Berg too. From Pittsburgh too.
Yeah, I heard him say the Berg in there.
Okay.
Benji from the
Okay.
Berg. Shout out to that boy Benji.
All right, Benji. Shout out to Benji. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
Shout
From the
out to
Vibe
Benji,
Shit TV,
bro.
straight from the
Definitely
lab.
vibing
Might
to
get
that.
you on here, you know what I'm saying? Talking that shit.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
elevate. That was dope.
That was definitely
dope. So, look, we about to get into it, you know what I'm saying? It's all about self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about on this episode, is really helping you understand, you know, what you need to do in order to get to your success. You know, some people are successful than others, and the reason why is because they think different and they're willing to change, you know what I'm saying, who they are, and they're willing to go through the self-disciplines to make that person, you know what I'm saying, come to a reality that they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So
No doubt.
that's definitely where we going with it, because it's like, you know, we all want success, right? Mm-hmm. But how many of us are really willing to sacrifice for the success?
And to really put that work in, day out.
like
Looking
grind.
for different avenues, grinding consistently, having a decent pattern, like
Right.
managing your time well. Like managing time well goes a long way.
Definitely, bro, for sure.
Like a long way. And
Time
that's
management for sure.
time management, man.
And what you doing throughout your day, because it's like, all right, if you looking at your day, it's like, what are you really doing to get you to that next goal, that next process, that next thing that you want? And it's like, to accomplishment, you be like, man, I had somebody tell me like, yo, bro, there's things I be wanting to do and I see other people doing them. And I'm just like, man, there's a million people going for that same goal that you want. It's just about some people going to get ahead further than you because they're willing to put in more work than you.
Absolutely.
They're willing to go through the sacrifices. So there's like no way around that. You can try to cut the corner, but in reality, it's not going to work.
Can't cut no corners, bro.
No, it's never going to work.
Because you got to still go down and trust your process and move how you supposed to move so you can move into a different bracket. Like, and a lot of people, like you said, bro, they just be cool with the work level bracket. Like,
Right.
that's fine for regular people. But like, if you are trying to be an entrepreneur, if you are trying to do something more than just work your 9 to 5 for you to have passive income, you're going to have to make effort when you don't want to make that effort, unfortunately. But even though I say unfortunately, trust me, I swear to God, it's always worth it in the long run. You'll think about them long nights or them long days, even the short days, but they were effective. Like, that's what you need to be worried about, focusing on what's going to be effective in the right way. Like,
Most definitely what's going to be effective and what works. It's like, don't stray away from what works. Like, bro, like there's things that you know that work. Okay, you know it works. But you like, man, it's a lot of work to do that. Like, nah, bro, it ain't a lot of work. This what works. So you need to continue doing this type of work to make that, whatever it works, whatever situation you in. You could be a real estate person. I don't know what you could be into. I don't know what you might be trying to do with yourself. But even you're just trying to be like productive throughout your day. If you know, like, man, if I do this is not going to be productive. If you know that, that's when the self-discipline kicks in. Now you got to be able to tell yourself no, like, look, bro, I can't be doing that right now. This is what I need to do. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We all have those trigger emotions that transpire right in that moment to be like, man, I don't really feel like doing this. Like, yeah, we all feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But though you're going to be wondering why them other people passing you up. Because they the ones that told themselves, nah. You know what I'm saying? They the one who told themselves, nah, I'm not. Yeah, I couldn't do that, bro. Like, this is what I had to do. You be like, damn, you really did that? You be like, that's what they had to do in order to get to their success. And I get it. It's like their habits are totally different from my life. So I got to adopt those habits. Habits can be learned and unlearned. Always.
Absolutely.
They will always be there, like, you know, under the surface. They're always there. But what happens is that a new habit occurs and the other one grows and that one withers away. But it's always waiting for you to do the dumb shit again and be like, bro, I shouldn't have had them drinks again. Like, man, because it's waiting, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it ain't as strong as it used to be because something else replaced it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it works in that way.
Self-discipline is, again, like I say all the time, it's a state of mind, man. It's a mindset. You can't, like, play around with it. Like, you got to want it and you got to be self-disciplined to get to your goal. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you got going on that is not making you self-motivated to attain your goal to be successful, then it ain't worth doing.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Sometimes you do gotta cut like certain things out of the equation. Like even now you see everybody sipping and drinking, like drinking inside. We ain't at the bar. We ain't in the club. You see the bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, occasionally, we can do that. That's fine. But we not out there 3 days out of the week at the bar.
Yeah, like that's not what we're getting into.
That's you know how much time consuming that is. For one, I gotta go there. I gotta buy a drink. After that, if I'm there for a minute, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna want some food. Like, so you're gonna be there for 3-4 hours,
right?
Like, so, minimum. You know what I mean? That's a minimum. If you was just sliding past just to relax for real. So if you going out, you looking at 6 to 8 hours of something that you could have had. You literally could have did something else within that time frame.
Right. So look, check this out. Look at time like this. If you want to talk about valuing your time. I don't know how many seconds are there in a day, right? Let's just say it was like 83,000. In like seconds or something like that, and you had $83,000 a day, and they told you that you had to spend it all in order to, you know what I'm saying, the balance wouldn't carry you over for the next day. You would literally spend all the money, right? You were like, man, I'm spending all that $83,000 real quick. You know what I'm saying, fastest way I can spend it, right? So the next balance can come in, because you know they're gonna roll over, right? That's how we should treat our life. The way you spend it. You know what I'm saying? In that 24 hours, since we got 24, you know what I'm saying, hours in a day, you know what I'm saying, the way you spin it, you know what I'm saying, it should be spent well, because you know that you're not guaranteed to get another 24.
And keeping it a bean, it's not, realistically, you're not going to be, every day you ain't gonna be focused. I know I ain't. Sure. I mean, there's some times where you got an off day, bro. You just be, whether it's you BSing around, where you got kids, family life happens, or there's days where you just be like, bro, you just feeling like blah. But, you know what I mean? You can't get in a habit of that. You know, so if you've already spun a day, then you need to be going to sleep that night saying, all right, bro, I gotta get back on my grind in however many hours you waking up. You know what I mean? It can't be no consistent thing like, well, I can do this another day. No. Because once you start a trend in a habit, it's gonna be hard to break that habit. Right. Once you stop your thought process and your motivation and what you do in a day to make that day count. Once you stop it, it's gonna be hard to get back. You know, and for humans, we love this. We love to be comfortable. You know what I mean? So this self-motivation comes with preparing yourself for what's ahead and what's in the future. You know what I mean? So you can't, we already talked about this too, I think it was last episode, about being in a comfortable state. Right. You know what I mean? You got to make yourself, you got to be uncomfortable. You got to get uncomfortable. Get used to being uncomfortable. Because that right there is how you be successful. You got to make yourself uncomfortable. Because when the success when you do get your success, you're gonna be in uncomfortable positions all the time.
I heard this saying that if the reason why in order for man to exist, my fault. But in order for man to exist, the earth resists us. And I was like, dang, we gotta like drill in the ground, we gotta build, we gotta garden, and the man has to do so much work in order to survive, like on the planet. And then we find other resources that in place, to help us survive now. Like we got pipelines, that run our waters and all types of stuff that been built over the years of time. So as you look at, you look at how we strive, we forget that if everything was taken away, it would still be the same way. Like as far as like you have to learn how to, cultivate your life and, and grow and survive based on, circumstances that are in harsh condition for you, because the earth is a harsh condition planet. That is a factor. Like, there's tsunamis, there's all types of earthquakes, shit that we can't, like regulate, and we got cities, everywhere. And it's like, bro, the earth definitely resists us. So it's like, in reality, like, tough times for human beings, it's made that way in shape and form to me. It's just like there's no other way around it. So when you put yourself purposely into a hard situation of something that you want to accomplish, you always come out strong on the other side because it's something that you really wanted, and then you learn from it, because that's the way life is for us. Like, I never know nobody else that, that went through something, that didn't go through something in order to get something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Going to go through something, man.
Right.
And you gotta, like you said, like with discipline, it's being able to be inside a bubble, but to be able to look outside that bubble and know that you're going to be outside that bubble soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not sooner than you want it to be, but it's going to be sooner than yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, like, not even being funny, but like being certain everything could be consistently done on a daily basis. You can occupy your time on a daily basis, even regulate it from day by day, week by weeks, or even by the month or quarterly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what works for you. You don't got to do it however way, you know what I mean? But there is ways to do it. Like, hey, everybody has to go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, really think about that. We take 2 blinks and be like, all right, let me go take a piss. You know what I mean? Or let me... Like, really think about that. It's with everything else, it's the same way. Just like drinking water. Like, I used to drink pop a lot. Now I'm just like fascinated with water. It's just I'll drink water. I don't drink pop. I'll drink juice, you know what I mean? But for the most part, it's water and juice.
That's crazy. My son drinks a lot of pop. You know what I'm saying? So I know. I was always like, you know what I mean? When I was a kid, I was raised on Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like 3 big ass scoops of here, diabetes. It's like about to kill you in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they about to murder you. You're going to be in here slouched over out the pork chops.
About to get sleep Kool-Aid
like that. Your sister's breaking down. Oh, my God. know what I'm saying? But you a kid, so your body can take it. But you try to do that now, you'll be killed. Like, I would not, my body ain't gonna be able to take that.
Instant diabetic.
Oh my God. Woo. Like, you got some Kool-Aid. What? You gonna call like Kool-Aid here. I drink bottles of water, bro, and juice, bro. I don't fuck with none of that Kool-Aid.
Kidneys is done for it.
That'd be that. Sweet ass Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with none of that. You know, that's why I definitely be drinking massive water, just like you said.
Swear.
I mean, I try to definitely make sure I drink water because it's like, bro, your kidneys.
Ain't nothing good for you no more, bro. Like, there's nothing like
it's just that you found out.
Nah, bro, we can drink massive. We drunk massive amounts of bro. Picturefuls of Kool-Aid, bro. And we, you know what I'm saying? We was still
active. Our bodies was getting stronger.
You definitely take certain
when
stuff.
When you're young, bro, it's different.
You couldn't do that now, bro. You couldn't drink a whole picture of Kool-Aid.
Bro. It's just certain stuff just still just like it don't sit right.
When you're young, bro, it's totally different because it's like, bro, Kool-Aid, like, bro, your body was able to take a lot of shit, endure a lot of shit. Man, go bust your knee on the ground, nigga. You gonna be fucking hurt for a minute.
But I ain't gonna start that.
You was young, you like, damn, all right.
Yeah, right.
Swiped it off when they put some little ad on it. Was like, I'm out here.
That should be hurt for like a good 24 hours. You good the next day for real. Like, swear.
I got hit by a double-decker bus when I was a kid, bro.
Oh, for real?
In the hood, boy, bro. Nigga came through the South Street, bro. Yeah, I mean, nobody came out like,
funny, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, I blacked out, bro. Lady was like, you should have been wearing the helmet.
And you should be like, damn, bro.
She's over like, yeah, wearing a helmet.
Wearing a helmet.
Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I went to the hospital, did a scan and everything. My mom was crying. She was scared as hell. She was like, she thought I didn't give about that, bro. Because I was like, I went in the crib. I was like, man, I want to go to sleep. She was like, what? No, you ain't going to sleep. Like, hell no. I got hit by a bus. Like,
you about to lay that out.
Hell no.
You might slip into a coma.
She was petrified, bro. She was scared, bro. I never forget that.
Swear, my mom would never let me go to sleep after I hit my head.
Like my mom,
boy, don't go to sleep.
Hey, you might as well go watch that or something. You might as well go watch some TV.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these kids are different. They get a bruise. They be scared and petrified.
Bro.
It's only a few of them that's rough. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only a few of them. I know my one son, he's definitely rough. But man, his son, he's crazy with it. Wow. I be like, man, he wild. He'll fall out on his head. Be like, oh, come on. Like, oh, he wild.
I got a niece, bro.
Okay, he's strong.
She fucking, she'll cry for what. Bro, she's fine like somebody killing her, bro. I gotta tell her mom, bro, like, I be ready to whoop her ass, bro. Like,
you gonna make it worse.
Family, bro.
It's gonna be wow.
Swear, bro.
As soon as you whoop ass, it's gonna be wow. You're like, I'm going to jail.
And then they do a little break.
Boy, shout abuse is real now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck around now. Like, them people come to your crib for real. I thought about some wild shit I did when I was a kid to my kids. I was like, oh, I was wilding. Like, I mean, I was like, man, my kids hanging over the banister with two hands. Like, nigga, somebody call the police on my ass. Like,
he thought it was Michael.
I thought it was regular and shit. Like, I was like, my dad used to do that. I was like, meanwhile, I'm like, nigga, that's child abuse. That is not regular. I was like, you raised in the hood for the house.
Not even doing it. I ain't even know.
Nigga, my knee raised like came outside. Why you hanging over the banister? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, fuck it. Like, I got to do, I'm scared as hell as a young kid. Like, he's gonna drop me. But I did that shit as I got older. I'm like, I was wilding out, fam. Like, damn, nigga, like, you can't do nothing in America now. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful.
No, I tell everybody, bro.
LBG community and
if
all
it's
types
mine,
of shit
you ain't in the household with me. You can't tell me how to raise my kid. Man, seriously, I told CYF that. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what judge I gotta go. I swear to God, because there's not gonna be no derogatory.
I don't care what judge. He said, listen here.
I swear to God, bro. All about my
fuck the law.
Nah,
they ain't running me.
I dig it though, bro.
But I mean, there's a line between discipline and abuse, bro.
But it's like,
nigga, I'm not about to.
You know that.
He's about to not just be switching around the tree.
Listen, I'm gonna tell the judge like it is. I gotta keep it 100 because at the end of the day, and I did this because at the end of the day, let something happen to your child. Who's going to jail? You are.
Yeah, right.
And the first charge you're gonna get is endangering the welfare of a child, or in the what do they call it? Negligence.
Automatic.
Nah, nigga. What the way I was raised, get an ass whooping, and then negate all that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and like I said, there's a thin line between an ass whooping
Don't get me
and
wrong, bro.
abusing your
I
child.
definitely, you know what I'm saying? I know we get into that conversation. But
I'm just saying.
Kids getting whooped and shit. Like, even though this is like, this is a little bit about self-discipline.
To each his own.
It is a little bit about self-discipline.
It is.
Because, like, it's like, how much self-discipline do you give your child? You know what I'm saying? Because some people, I ain't gonna lie, they snap the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get wild out, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. And I'm not perfect, bro. I done did, you know what I'm saying? Did shit, like, ooh, shouldn't put a whelp on them, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, my girl, baby, whoop my ass, bro. Kill my ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have did that. But when I was a kid, I had whelps, nigga. Like, hell yeah, that's what I had, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'll never forget the whelps. Nigga, I know, oh my God, don't let me.
He used to call them deep south whelps.
Meanwhile, nigga, I look back like, man, you was a badass kid.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, who bricks the window on the side of the house? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, yeah, you badass kid. Like, I'd have whooped my son's ass too.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if I had seen my son do that idea, I'd have definitely whooped him. I'd have been like, oh no, this nigga like, lost his man. Pay rent here.
Oh, dude, I remember when I was a bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I pay rent.
You get what I'm saying? That day, nigga, I got whooped by both my parents. They had both my arms. I was like,
Yeah, you tried to run, bro.
Nigga, bro, I ran to the front door. The door was locked. I ran to the back of the window. I came outside like, help me! Help me! I was hanging out the window like, help! I was like, they pulled me out like, nigga.
Yeah.
I can't help that, bro. I was there like,
I'm still on the fact that the door was locked.
Bro,
the door was locked. Fuck.
My mom waited for my dad to get home. They tamed me with the belts. Nigga, I was like, bro, because I did some wild shit. I was like, man, who breaks the hot side of the crib? Niggas dared me. I was like, man, fuck it. Wow. Nigga, they told my mom. So I was like, oh, I'm going down. Over. I'm young as hell. Like, I'm like 10 years old.
Bro, the worst part of that was the process of waiting for the ass whooping.
Yeah, like,
absolutely,
Lord, help me. I was scared
Waiting on
as hell,
that process, bro, is a killer, bro.
She's like, you know what your son did? I was like, oh, shit. When you hear that,
it be white, it be hyped up way more than when you
like,
oh,
shit.
not real, bro.
He did a karate backflip and then he threw 5 cinder blocks.
All right, man, I'm glad I did the discipline.
First thing my mom say, he did what?
Bro, somebody back in the day, if I hear kids screaming out the window all my life, you might be willing to call the police. But I'm being real. And you see the young nigga screaming, help me! You like, hey, I'm calling the Jakes. I'm calling 12 real quick. Like, nigga, somebody there probably trying to kill young boy.
Oh, shit.
That's not self-discipline. That's what I'm saying. Like, back in the day, it was different. It was like, niggas allowed that. Now, today, if you do some shit like that, niggas gonna be like, hey, bro, somebody
Go down.
kill a dude.
Hell yeah.
If you see your son screaming, nigga, out the window, nigga, you walking past the crib, boys, you go 12. You go, boys, you go knock on the door and call 12, like, nigga, oh, boys, nigga, I'm about to whoop. Hey, yo, I'm whooping ass, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? What you doing to my son? You know your son about to window? You like, oh, shit. I'm call 12, this nigga done did some wild shit. Then I oppose the ball down, see my ass come to your crib, they see the paperwork, nigga. Meanwhile, you like, man, I should have never called them niggas. This nigga did fuck up.
Swear,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like,
bro.
It's different though.
Society's like so, like, you know what I'm saying, like soft with it, low key.
Man, I just thought that you did not call 911 unless it was like really something crucial. So
Yeah,
when I started like, oh, you got whooped, or you know they was fighting, there wasn't no post. I thought the post wasn't supposed to be called.
Right, it was supposed to be called.
But not in the real world.
Yeah, that shit happened, nigga.
Hell yeah, that shit happened.
Somebody screaming out the window. I'm walking past my house. I'm like, oh, hold up. I'm about to call the police. So there's something wild going on there. Save me! Help! Nigga,
I need assistance.
Man.
No!
I think little Timmy needs some help.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the situation. Like today, like the world is 10 times more sensitive. I was just telling my man, Lacelle, I was like, man, I think that's why Adam Sandler started making movies, because the shit that was going on in the movies back in the day, niggas would be offended as hell. Like when they had, you know what I'm saying, he said homo shit, like, he was like, homo where you go. Remember you ever see Joe Dirt? When dude like, homo where you go? He was like, yeah, you like to see homos naked, man? He was like, yeah. She was like, what? He's like, homo where you go? He's like, no, home is where you go. Oh, like this nigga, wow. So, imagine saying that today. Like they'll get offended, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people get offended.
Him
like,
and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, that's why they old school. Like they come from where it was like no filter. You could do whatever. You had Def Comedy Jam. People said whatever.
Yeah, the comedy jam was dumb raunchy.
Yeah, like you can't do that shit now. Like somebody be like, oh, they said this on there.
My life.
Yeah, we are not allowing that. Like, I thought this was a free country. You know, there ain't no more freedom of speech.
Yeah.
There ain't no more of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's ways around that. Like, they always try to shut that down for everybody. So it's like, you know what I mean? But, you know, there's ways around it. But you know how the game goes. But, you know what I'm saying? But that is having to deal a little bit, like, with self-discipline, like I said, because it's like your kids, sometimes your kids is just wild as hell. They sometimes can annoy you. They can sometimes do shit that just make you want to be like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm about to... You know what I'm saying? But you like, I like this. Start looking at them like they somebody in the street. Like, what the fuck?
Like, why did you even do that? They give you the face back. They give you the face back. Like, I don't even know why I did it.
What makes it worse because it's like you'll see them in their innocence and be like, man, bro, I can't fuck you up. I don't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I feel bad for me.
But that's only for like the first time.
Clean up the room.
Second and third time, bro. No, that's
bro. It's all day. It's all day. I ain't even gonna say. I just had that happen, bro.
You know better.
Bro. I had to take my daughter's phone, bro.
Oh yeah, sometimes I do that, bro. I had to do that to my son all the time.
Getting hit with Apple Pay, I'm like, $5.
Oh my god,
Bro, spinning out of control, bro.
She was running.
Oh, bro, I had four from declined and one went through.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, they tried more than once.
Yeah,
bro.
It's not even the fact that they did it; it's the fact they tried more.
Nigga, she stole the credit card number and ordered the iPhone. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody's gonna get their ass on. You done fucked up now, like nigga. I ain't never put my hands on my daughter until that, like that was like the second time in my life. But I had to really like say, you gonna lie to me? I said, listen, if you gonna lie, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. I don't want to do this. But listen, if you lie one more time, like, you gotta give him a chance. Like, this is not a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about money.
Same thing.
Yeah, you ordered the case?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Like, you thought niggas wasn't gonna recognize the charges? Like, you just gonna slide that shit through? Like, niggas can see what's going on, my nigga. Like,
And that's literally what happened. Her name popped up. It was like, do you got somebody on your account? I'm like, nah. I'm like, this is my account. They was like, no. Then they showed my daughter's name. Man, I called her phone first. She knew what was up. She did not even answer. Called her mom. I said, yo,
you not
tell her come in the room. No, it's over. Come in the room. As soon as she come in the room, bro, I go off. I said, man, you thought it was a game, man? Charging your phone. Matter of fact, you better go find some shit to clean up right now.
Yeah, like,
bro, I'm not even in the same state, bro. She got to clean it real.
Nigga, you gotta do what the fuck you doing,
bro? She just got an iPad. It's over. You got all that shit talking. Your iPad, your iPhone. It's a wrap.
I just talking about that shit.
A wrap.
Everybody was like, yo, back in the day, you know, we used to go out and shovel snow, right?
Yeah,
for the cheese. I said, you know why these kids don't want to shovel snow? Cause niggas is bad, them niggas Jordans. Niggas had to go get their own, my nigga. Mom, Dukes, or dad, or whatever they was working and they couldn't afford it. They used to tell you that. You used to be like, nigga, I gotta go out here and get it. I gotta go shovel Miss Annie's steps, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back out Blackbridge up this hill, nigga.
Right. Like, look, I need the hot 40. You looking at you? We need $40. We need 40. There's 4 of us. We need 10 each. Thought it was a game.
Nigga, it was me and T-Buddy. We said we need a dub apiece. Killing them, nigga, boy. Nigga, shoveling big driveways. Nigga, like, nigga, we out here, nigga. Y'all need us down there? We coming through.
Swear to God.
So you need us too? Oh, yeah, we was up there. I was like, bro, I'm gonna knock on this door. I said, bro, I'm gonna go knock on this one. You know what I'm saying? You need it? I'll start this one. My man's gonna come through. He'll finish it off. Like, we working this like a team, nigga. We this our block, nigga. We getting it on. Like, swear to goodness. I never forget them days.
And then you go to the mall too.
weird. Like, it's weird. Like, nigga, we got that cheese, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga, the pretzel. Yeah, I want cheese on the side today.
I bought a Madden off of
Cheese on the side
niggas
today.
don't know, nigga. I bought a Madden. I don't forget what Madden it was, nigga. I remember I was saving up, nigga. I was like, oh, I'm getting this money today. Nigga, it was snowing. I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, getting bread, nigga. I came out with like 200, nigga. Swear to goodness, nigga. We was out there grinding all day, nigga. It was like nighttime. Niggas is out there freezing, like, fuck it. Like, nigga, we getting this bread. Swear to God, like, bro, you don't understand, like, cause the young niggas ain't got nothing. They don't have nothing to grind for like that. Their motives be different. So it's like, you know what I mean, their whole motivation and how they live their life and how they want to go about it is a whole different thing. And that comes to another thing about self-discipline is like a lot of young people, they think that what they see on Instagram and Facebook is real time.
Or it's supposed to happen in like 20 seconds.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I've been doing this for a year, bro. It didn't work out. Like, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, to master a craft, at least takes at least 10. But you can do it in at least 5 to 6 if you double down on your work ethic and what you try and do. Right. This comes down to real self-discipline on what you try and do with your life. So when you say, we talking about short-term goals, long-term goals, when me and my man Lay was talking about today, was like, bro, you really got to set and write down your short-term goals on what you try and accomplish. Because if you really want to get in position, you got to know what you want. And a lot of people don't. If you go and ask a person, say, hey, yo, bro, what you want out of life? They be like, I just want this and that. But they don't even actually know the steps that it take to get where you
can't even ask that motherfucker what they doing for their birthday.
That'd be crazy. You be like, bro, you don't even know the steps that it take to get to where you going.
Like, bro, you don't even know, even though.
And then if you don't know, if you don't know how to get to them steps, what you need to do, bro, is you need to tap into somebody that been where you been. So when you find out where they been, then you can follow the blueprint on how it get to that. Because actually, if this person got 10 or 20 motherfuckers, 1,000 motherfuckers are following this nigga, obviously, and some of these motherfuckers took his course and got, he got testimonies. Obviously, what he's teaching works.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It works. The shit works. So that means like, bro, if you fixing cars, nigga, find a nigga that's good at fixing cars. If you selling real estate, find somebody that's selling real estate. If you want to fucking sell cars, nigga, find somebody that's selling cars. Find somebody in what you try and do. Once you find out who the fuck is, you know what I'm saying, in your position and who's in where you trying to go, you can shorten the learning curve. That's how you shorten it. You know what I'm saying? You have to find somebody that's been where you trying to go. And once you find that, you be like, all right, let me focus on how to do what that person is doing or the same virtues. You're not trying to be the person. You just need to know the virtues of how he operates. Like, all right, what is his disciplines? Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about self-discipline. We talking about that person. Like, what do they do as far as every day? Like, you know what I'm saying? And when you start, if we went to go spend a day with Jeff Bezos, is that how you pronounce it? Jeff Bezos, we went to go sit with him for a day. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, we'd be like, man, this is stressful. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he deal with a lot of shit in a day, but he's already worked his self-disciplined mind to do that. Those are habits that he has. So I'm reading this book called $1 Million Habits, bro. Y'all need to go get that book or read it. $1 Million Habits, bro. Because that's just teaching me what millionaires actually do. How do they think? What's the psychology of these people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the 5%ers and there's your 1%ers. 1%ers is these motherfuckers think totally different. If you put a millionaire in the room with a billionaire, they're gonna be like, oh, this shit crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The millionaires be looking at the billionaires like, them boys is. Because they got a whole nother way of training and thinking. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, no, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? This is how we move. You know what I'm saying? The 5%ers is your movie stars, your athletes, your rappers. There was the 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? The masses is the rest of that. They don't got millions, they don't know how to work the system. But the thing about it is their mindsets are different. So I'm looking at, I had to ask myself, like, how do they move? How do they think? They speak positive information. They listen to affirmations. They read every day. You know what I'm saying? They wake up early. They prioritize their day. So we talking about self-discipline to that core of nature, like being that type of attitude every day, all day. Because success, like I was telling him, I'm like, bro, success is not somebody that give you money, bro. Right. If somebody gave you 10 million, I wouldn't call you successful. No. But the person that went through the process of changing who he was from this to this, that's the person we call success. Absolutely. And don't even realize that that's a mindset. That's not money. that mindset brought him to that money.
Money just
That
comes
car,
with it.
that life, that what he got is what took him there. So if you don't got millions right now, I'm speaking to the audience. If you don't got millions of dollars right now, that means that you need to change the way you think in order to accomplish where you're trying to go. If you want to make millions in a certain area as far as business or certain type of business, you need to focus on that area, double down on that work ethic to find out how you can get in and keep working at that. And I'm talking about put your head down and not look up for a reward for people to praise you. Yeah. Like it's not about people praising you, bro. This is about what you want as a person. You know what I'm saying? For your lifetime goal. Like me, I want to have real estate. I want to have Airbnbs. I want passive income. I want to be travel the world. I want to experience life. I want to be able to innovate, and I want to grow my financial legacy with my kids. That's what I want. So if that's what I want, I got to focus on those things to get me there. So if nobody's not. That's the thing, bro. People want stuff. They just be talking, bro. They say, "Oh, I want this. I want that," but they don't really want it. They have step in the idea of where, you know what I'm saying, and what they try and get, or they're in position, but they're not. They don't know how to climb to that next level and be like, bro, you got to change who you is. You know what I'm saying? You got to redirect your focus.
What I tell you, a lot of people are comfortable where they're at. You know what I'm saying? They don't, and that's what holds them back. You know what I mean? Because they're in their comfort zone. They don't want to step out of that comfort zone to get to the next level, or to go to the next level, or to level up. Period. Right. You know what I mean? So it was long, like I said in the beginning. As long as you're in that comfort zone, bro, you're never gonna elevate.
Right?
You can't.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? You like in other words, they plateau. You know what I'm saying? If you plateau at $50K a year, right. But you, like you said, you want to be a millionaire,
right?
That's
called comfortableness.
Yeah, you comfortable with making $50K a year.
If we and you start making $50,000 a year, we'll be like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? All of the bills is paid. But it's like $50K a year. But to go to the next level, that's called I want more growth.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, that's what it comes down. Some people don't like to really get into that position. They don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. Do you really want this? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can try many things. There's things that I've tried, but I know exactly what I really want and I really like to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know what you really want to do and what you really like to do, it's going to be really hard for you to, like, because you're going to just be I like this. I've seen people do that in my life so many times. People will be like, they'll start something like, bro, I'm about to be doing this. Right. Oh, bro, I'm doing this. And then they just stop. They stop doing it. You like, you know what I'm saying? And I just know, like, bro, I stay consistent on what I like to do. No matter what them people feel about me. Like, I don't care, bro. That's just what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really want it, you gotta really want it.
Yeah. This is how I mold myself. This is how I want to move. This is how I want to move myself up in a different way. Like, you trying to not be stagnant. You trying to evolve. So,
right. It's a vibe.
Yeah. Because, like, it's a survival of the fittest, man. There's a lot of people doing the same race. You know what I mean? They literally in the same race. We are side by side.
I feel like it'd be a show.
Bro, it'd be more than a show.
It be a show, bro.
It'd be more than a show, bro.
I mean, because, like you said, like, bro, you in the same boat and you flexing, but for real, we, like, 1 or 2 paychecks away from what you flexing, what you flexing too, bro. Like, so it's not like you doing nothing spectacular. You know? Like,
that's why remember we said on that one episode, I told you, I said, bro, it don't make sense to me personally if you're a person working a 9 to 5 or you're a self-employed person or you're just getting money, whatever, how you getting it, it doesn't make sense to save up 20 to 30 to 50 bands or whatever you gonna do and go blow it.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. Like, but there's people out here doing that. It's like, bro, if you got a good saving habit, you need to learn. This is something that I'm learning myself. Investing.
Sure.
Like, look, bro, I just
capitalize on that money.
Invest
instead of spending that money. Really,
bro, I just learned about custodial accounts in the stocks. Like, it's a custodial account that you can put money into until your kids are 18 or kids are young, bro. I was like, your kid would be at like 7 figures. I want my kid. I said, hold up, my other kids is a little older, so it's like only like 5 years later. I'm like 5 more years left with them, but my other ones I can really like. You know what I'm saying? But it's called a custodial account with the stock market that anybody could open up like in the regular account. But you put money in it, it gains interest, and they get it at 18. So I was like, I need to do that because I want to position them to be able to be like, okay, what I want to do. Even if they fuck up, it's like,
you
got to let them hit their head. That's what I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. They got to let them hit their head.
They're not going to figure it out.
Bruh.
There ain't no way for you to figure it out. You're like, I'm going to make sure I don't do that.
I'm glad Dr. Dre let his daughter work out at Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you let her hit her head. She's like, I couldn't afford my life. Like, niggas is doing this every day.
Every day.
My girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget what the program.
Absolutely.
Pops ain't supporting no pockets no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did that long enough. You know what I'm saying? You a grown woman now. Like, you should be out here getting finessing. You know what I'm saying? He gave you enough bags to get right. You decided to go get the bills.
Can get you in the doors alone, bro.
You should have went to go get it, and that's the thing I love about like even Russell and his peoples. Like you made his kids go get it. Like, like you know what I'm saying, make your kids go get it. Like I tell my kid, like man, you can be a 9-to-5 person or you can be an entrepreneur. I say you can choose which one you want to do. Just know that entrepreneur is harder work. I said, but it's worth the game. I said 9-to-5 is harder work. But it's gonna give you misery that you might not like for a long time for the rest of your life. It might be something that you might have to stay with for the rest of your life if you want to choose that path. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't understand that. Like this ain't back in the day where you get the nice. They call the 401ks the silver bullet, man. They call them the silver bullet because it's not. You're not gonna get the money that you put in. You're gonna get less. So because the interest gonna take you out. So when people start looking at money, you gotta learn how to. You put your money in the stocks because in the banks they only give you 1% on the return. So in the banks they give you only 1% on the return, but the stock market at least give you like 10 to 5%.
Or y'all can mess with the option trading too.
Yeah, that option trading too.
You, option trading you can make some good money too. That's what I've been
long term
looking into. Nah, bro.
I'm talking about long term too.
Bro, you can do this long term. With the
I got the fun, bro. I got the
Sure.
think and swim with my fund, bro. I trust me. My man's put me deep with the option trade. You definitely can get it on. But it's just quick releases to get your money up. When I be listening to Earn Your Leisure, they be talking about that. Like, they be talking about long term. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, and the dividends that be yielding. So I be like, listening to them, like, I respect their podcast because it give out good information to help you understand how to grow your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really understand how to grow your money and grow your credit. Like, I just learned something about credit since you talking about credit. Yeah. One man's that's good on credit was like, he said, I pay my credit on the statement date bill. I don't pay on time. I pay it on the statement day. He said, if you pay it on statement days, guarantee your points is going to go high. You get the best results. I was like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never know. I started looking at all my statement dates like, the statement dates is on the 20th.
Right.
I said, but I never thought to pay it on that. They said, you paid on the day. That's when the bill comes out. So when you pay the day, comes out 0, so your credit score go up.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, I got you. I got you. So it makes sense. So I was just like, I'm about to start doing that with mine. So it's like they giving out the gems. It's just like, is you willing to self-discipline apply it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what self-discipline is. You willing to tell yourself, you have to do this. Tell yourself, no, this is what we got to do. This is what we're going to do. Then you can get in position. You know what I'm saying? You can really get in position. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want people to understand this whole platform is all about catching the vibes of being on the entrepreneurship level. And you know what I'm saying? And actually taking control of your life, taking control of your mindset, and taking control of the position that you in. You could win and change your life, but you gotta be willing to sacrifice and you gotta be willing to tell yourself no when you really want something.
When you really want something, you do not need it.
Right.
You don't need it.
You don't even need it. You just want it.
And you sit back like, I really didn't need that. Especially after everything else that you ended up handling, like, I really didn't need that. I am doing, trust you doing what you need to do.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
After you take that step back and then you see what happens right after that, trust me, you're like, I was doing what I need to be doing. I need to keep doing this.
Right. And do what works, bro. I just stress that no more than anybody. Do what works. Like, if it works, keep doing that.
Push that shit to the floor.
You know what I'm saying? The shit that don't work
push that shit to
is
the
the
floor.
shit that need to be eliminated. Like, you know that this don't work. I said to myself, too, for a lot of shit, like, bro, I know that this don't work, and I know that this ain't helping me. And I'd be like, bro, how can I get rid of this? Sometimes to get rid of it, you got to replace it with something. Like, you know what I'm saying? What could you do to replace that? Like, what could you do that would eliminate that completely? Like, you know what I'm saying? Eliminate the problem. So look at all your obstacles to get to your goals.
And you can't replace it with something not positive, bro. You got to replace that with something definitely positive and something that's lucrative, that's going to propel you to the top and forward, bro. Not something that's going to hold you back or bring you back down. So, you talking excellent, bro.
Yeah.
Excellent, yeah.
But it's just me. That's because I've been, like I said, I understand that reading every day is helping me actually grow my mind and my processes and understanding like things around me more in a profound way. Reading is fun to mental.
Yeah.
TV is, they call it TV programming you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't watch a lot of TV. I really try to read and work on my business. You know what I mean? Go to the gym and really just focus on my life, like, and making my life better, how I want it to be. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to arrive at my destination as I keep working forward. Absolutely. But everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that don't want to work and don't want to put it in, some people want to chill, that's cool. You can chill. You know what I'm saying? But chill don't pay the bills.
It does not.
No, chill don't pay the bills. It just don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, you chill for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, might be an hospital vacation for a week.
You can take a break.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a break. Breaks are okay, but
as soon as you come back, it's back to the grizzly.
My God,
Still gonna be there.
But that's why. That's
they
what I
will
said.
be. Trust me.
We feel that way.
They don't go away.
You know why we feel that way? Because we ain't earn passive income.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? Passive income. You know what I'm saying? When we get to that level, imagine you got 10 cribs. He got 10 cribs. I got 10 cribs. It's just making at least about, but I'm going to say, let's just say it is making $50,000 for us. You know what I'm saying? A year. You like, we good. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's passive income without you having to be there and do nothing. You just got to manage them. That's really boss shit. Is like, that's what I understand. It's like, we trading time in for money. Even self-employed still trading time for money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The business owner is still trading time in for money.
Definitely.
I said, but the investor, the one that controls it at the top, he don't work.
Yeah.
He the nigga that just put the dollars where it
He
work.
make them work for them. He make
So say if
everything
you got
work
enough
for them.
money, I got enough money to pay an editor, a person that does this type of business, this type of business, this type of business, and they all do their job, and they make me money. That's a boss. That's a motherfucker that is. I don't listen. He and that's what I understand about real CEOs. Real CEOs, bro, don't touch a lot of shit, bro. They just manage the structure.
That's why I thought you say that too.
They manage the structure.
Did you
of
peep
the
that
company.
interview, bro, with Rick Ross? And like you saying that's crazy. Like every time like he was talking, everybody had a job. He kept speaking of their name. Like it might have been like, yeah, my sister and them would say her name. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna get her on that. And I was like, dang. Like in the middle of the interview, I was like, oh, I had to like really catch it though. I was like,
yeah,
he's making moves while he's really sitting down. Like, and that's crazy.
Because you found a way to make the money work for him.
Exactly.
That's why I said, once you learn that skill,
right,
that's the skill that everybody doesn't really know how to use, but that's the skill that I'm trying to learn as learning millionaire habits and learning what they do. It's like the skill of, okay, if I got a lot of access, let's just say I got grade A1 credit. My credit's pretty decent, but not grade A1. But if it's grade A1 and I'm able to get access to $500,000 and I'm able to hire an editor, like if I was able to say, Freshy, look, bro, I got a contract, bro. I hire you for the whole year. And I'm gonna pay you this much, and you do all my editing. And then I go somebody like, hey, you do the ads too? Hey, look, you run my ads, and I pay you to do this. This gives me time to focus on this part. All the entrepreneurs that I follow work like that. And I was like, damn, like, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of made me nervous. It was like, then how the fuck do you get? I said, you're already doing it with your team that you're doing work right now. I am saying y'all show up every time to shoot on time. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all here and consistent. So that's the same way. Like if we was to pay somebody, you know what I'm saying? We do it because we love it. But if I was to go pay somebody, like I can get somebody to shoot the cameras. You know what I'm saying? But I found a way to not do that. You feel what I'm saying? I cut that out. Like I found a way to maximize without having to pay. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like now I gotta find out ways. Like I would need somebody who can edit my shit. And I just send them my footage. Like you know what I'm saying? And they be able to chop. You know what I'm saying? Give me it to me fast. And that means that's how you, bro. That's how business owners run. And that's how they build their team. And like I got my editor over here, and I got my cameraman over here. He flies with me. You know what I'm saying? They do that. They do. And then that's how they triple their money and able to pay everybody and still keep themselves fed. It's like, all right, yeah, he might have made $6 million, but he might have gave out some change.
Gave out like some people. Absolutely. He gave out a good two.
My man said he paid $78,000 for somebody to run his ass for 2 hours.
Yeah,
he said, "See, if you learn that skill set, you done. You did.
That's crazy.
That's why I was like, that's why I had to learn it. I said, oh my God, that's crazy. He said, you paid him $78,000 for him to, you know what I'm saying? For him to do the thing, and that shit made him money. Because dude know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you don't know it, but he know it, so you won't pay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we ain't gonna teach nobody that I don't know how to skydive. It's like, you can't show you how to plane. He learned yesterday.
We can't show you how to plane.
I'm good. Like, yeah, that's my trainer. He just learned yesterday. Like, no, I'm not. Like,
you said what?
Fuck out of here.
Part of this homicide.
They like, you about to kill me out there. I think it's connected. Like, no, you think? I'm good.
Matter of fact, how about you go first?
Yeah. See you go down on halfway mark, nigga.
She halfway do like, oh yeah, he ain't make it.
They slide that door, like, oh Lord. Like, what did I do?
As soon as you go out, I'm like, yeah, close that shit.
They said, what the fuck have I done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas better than me. He's just like, oh my God. That shit was scary as hell. He said, once you kiss the ground, it's a different feeling. Like, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You living like, nigga, like, oh, he said, come back home, it's peaceful. Like, I made it out the sky today. Nigga, like, who just want, I ain't like, I want skydive, but I was like, I gotta be in a certain energy or frequency that I really want to do it at that moment.
I'm gonna do it.
But, you know what I'm saying? Cause
I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
Hype myself up. Like, woo, nigga, like, cause I'm telling you, bro. And they slide that door, nigga. Like, my man said, he be like, ooh.
What, bro? I ain't gonna start, bro. We gonna have to go, bro.
Yeah, bro. We
gonna have to go.
He said, dude, like, on 3, 1, 2. You attached to him, like, God help me. Black out. Wake back up. I'm so dead. Will Smith stepped dead, passed out in the sky.
Oh,
swear to God, bro, on TV, bro. I think it was in like, I was like, damn.
I probably would too, bro.
Nigga, that wave was like, who's all about to die? Bro, as soon as that comes, I'm 57. I can't do this shit.
You fine like it?
Bro, you way too old. Like, nigga, go ahead, handle it. They had to rush you to the hospital and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga. It's like, yeah, what's your name almost died. It was like,
I ain't gonna stop, bro.
Said, Will, you're just too extreme. Because Will Smith be out here, bro. He doing mad wild shit, bro. Nigga was canoeing out in the fucking, out the way, bro, on Disney. I said, this man's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a person that got super self-discipline, super self-discipline. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the things and obstacles that man had to accomplish, the shit that he be going through with his wife on the internet, you like, man, boys, I probably snapped and went loud, like, fuck y'all, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck going on, nigga. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I would have, bro, it's like, bro, niggas be going ham on the internet about that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, your wife cheated with the young boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, she like that nigga, we had a entanglement. Like, nigga, entanglement, nigga, fuck it. Like, excuse me? He said entanglement. He said, out of the camera, like, nah, niggas is fucking. He said, nah, nigga, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's me online, like, don't try to pull that shit. Like, nigga, fucking. I have to cut the camera on this shit for real, because I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
He said Will gave him his blessing.
Like, no, I'm not. He didn't get no blessings to his shit.
Ain't get no fucking blessings.
Said I didn't get that shit confused, nigga.
Yeah, like, he got that shit confused. I mean, blessings to be cool, man, wife, nigga, not be fucking mine. No. Like, no, we was in love. He was in love. He's fucked up in the head.
But you can't fault August for that, though.
She done looked at that nigga eyes and turned him out.
Yeah, that was her fault, not August.
He said that's why my album dropped, like, nothing flopped. I'm like, oh, niggas try to use this.
Shit.
Trying to use her as this.
He tried to.
Nigga, he thought it was gonna go up off of her. Like, nigga, that shit went down.
That shit.
Then they clad immediately. That shit was not popping.
I don't even think
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't fuck with August, bro.
I banged with him, but he started being repetitive.
Yeah, he's wild with it. Like,
He's real repetitive.
You heard about Trey Songz on that raping shit?
No, but I heard about him pissing on her.
Oh my God.
He definitely pissed on her.
Yeah, bro, he definitely pissed on her.
But they said one girl was like, I can't hold it in no more. I'm like, oh, you went on Twitter with it? Like, nah, nigga. And said, nigga, I couldn't hold it in the beginning of the year, the first day. and saying niggas raped her, like out Las Vegas. I'm like, damn, like you don't know what be going on with them niggas be doing.
Man,
Like,
I know one
like,
thing,
man,
bro.
You know you get them hoes, bro. You don't gotta do that.
like why you?
Yeah,
why
man,
you
you
take
don't
it
gotta
on
do
me,
that,
bro?
Like, you don't gotta take it. Like I don't care how bad she is, you don't gotta take it.
Yeah, bro.
Like yeah, man, just chill, man.
You know what it is? Them niggas can't understand. No, it be that bad. To be that
It be
one
them
bad
wild
bitch that
niggas
they
be
want.
like,
They be like,
right.
nah.
That's
Like,
why you
what?
should be able to understand that. That's just
Yeah.
She said no, don't do it.
But
That's crazy.
that go with discipline too. You trying to sneak your shit and everything. Boy.
Self control, man.
Because you got all that money, don't mean you gotta do all that.
Yeah, we was just talking about that last Epstein dude, right?
Oh yeah, that's
bro,
wild,
he's
man.
tripping out, dog.
them
Crazy,
little
dog.
Kids and girls and
Wow.
shit. That be some sick shit. You know what I mean? America's one of the number one most pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? Places like these old white men, a little wild. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They just raised a little different. It was with Ricky and Bobby in the back doing some off the chain shit. Now they out here on the internet doing big. Oh man, it's just sad, yo. It's just like, cause like anybody that can touch an innocent child, just you know what I'm saying, they don't know what's going on, bro, and it's just terrible. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I be feeling so super bad for that shit. Like I don't even know what to say about people like that. I'd definitely be ready to whoop his ass.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? That's why niggas in jail will crush them type of niggas. Like they're like, what? We got kids in here. Niggas like,
We can't see our kids, boy.
What the fuck?
And shit, bro.
Yeah, you touching them little ones, we about to go on you tonight, nigga. You gonna get
violated.
You know what tonight is, right?
You about to get fucked up.
We about
here.
to make you soup.
It's about to be a fucking rap. But you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Like we talked about, man, a whole bunch of self-discipline. We laughed and joked with y'all, but the whole shit is about, you know what I'm saying, just be a discipline. And to yourself, like, tell yourself no.
You gotta tell yourself no, man. You gotta understand that you can give up certain things, even if they're temporary or even if they're for a long period of time, but it's gonna be worth it. Like,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Certain things you might think like, man, I don't need to do this. Well, maybe you really do. Like, okay, them cigarettes is cool. Like, maybe you might need to quit smoking them cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about shit like that. Maybe you do need to quit messing with that job before you choke your manager out. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
swear.
You never know. You might need to be in a different environment. I'm just saying, mentally make sure that you get yourself in order because it's going to start there.
Yeah,
It starts in your mind, and then you got to move your body.
Everything starts from within.
Make sure you move that body.
You gotta move yourself to do it. You know?
I just want to say
It's
one
not
more
gonna
thing
happen.
too, yo. In regards to like, we talk about entrepreneurship, bro. For those people out there that want to be doctors and lawyers, bro, them is great careers. They make a lot of money, bro. Even CEOs, entrepreneurs need lawyers. Entrepreneurs need doctors. So them two fields right there, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. The sky is not the limit. Because as long as we're in this system, bro, there's always going to be need for lawyers and there's always going to be need for doctors. So them is the two highest paid careers. If you want to strive to go after, I would encourage you to go after because one, you got to have a smart mind to be any type of doctor, and the earning potential is good if you are willing to be self-disciplined and hone in on your craft. If you are a surgeon or whatever it is, doctor, in any type of doctor field, if you want to be that, do that. Lawyer, if you got a mouthpiece and you know law,
$100 an hour. $100 an hour.
Yeah, right. And you know,
you can charge whatever you want.
At the end of the day, it's like this. Any field you want to be in, bro, any practice that you want to be in, you want your own practice.
That's right.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to learn the skills to get your own practice.
I call lawyers entrepreneurs anyway, because like you said,
get
bro,
money,
that's
whatever.
Because,
They can go out and get the
you
bag.
can do it for free.
I can go get these gun cases.
Shit, I gotta say,
You want to be out of jail today?
You said 2,000. I just do 2 sentences. I got you.
The crazy part is that everybody's in cahoots in the courtroom.
Absolutely.
But they be
Everything's
connected,
bro.
Part about
It's
the
a
courtroom.
network,
I be like, what the
It's
fuck?
a
You
network,
talking to the
bro.
DA?
It's a
Like,
network.
there's
That's
a
all it
network
is,
and
bro.
like that.
So he dated her back in the day?
They be shooting break.
Oh, they went the whole coming together?
Yeah, we just went out on dinner last night.
We just playing 18 rounds of golf.
Yeah, give me 40,000. I'll talk to Rick tomorrow.
Tell Rick to meet me for a drink later on.
Yeah, I got a little skill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I be watching when I be watching Power and shit, that's what be going
that's
on.
what they be doing.
That's what be going on.
But that
Like, shit
goes
be
on
that happen in real life.
in real life. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Lots of that shit going on.
Definitely. The whole shebang. So build that rapport, as you can see.
Right. But
For
look,
real though, this shit gonna cost way more than that money, boy.
so check it out. Look, man, we about to play this song since we talking about the courtroom. Shout out to Deasley, shout out to Hardo. You know what I mean? Popping niggas in the city.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play this last jam and we're gonna go out like that.
No doubt.
Let's get it.
You did.
Do you have any information for us, sir?
Right now, Mr. Barnett's case.
Just a little bit of love, the little things in life will help somebody out. I had to let my nigga know that he could depend on me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would spend for me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would send for me. He don't ask for nothing much, but just that I win for him. He blew a trial, but satisfied with me, cause I win for him. And I don't brag about the kind of money I spent on him. And I don't brag about those magazines that I sent for him. All bonds worth more than currency, I'll trade every cent for him. He told me big dogs break chains till they paw hurt. I told him stay prayed up and stick to your law work. I told him stay prayed up and sit and let God work. When something happened to one of the men, then we all hurt. I thought about when I fell, who was gonna get your books right. I heard you grew your dreads, I'm wondering what you look like. I help you see through that dark time, I'm your book light. Me not riding out your bed, then what would I look like? Me not riding out your bed, then what would I feel like? They gave you 4 letters, they don't know what that feel like. They gave us 4 letters, I said that's cause I feel like I'm real enough to do this thing with you in real life. I had to let my nigga know that he could depend on me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would spend for me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would send for me. He don't ask for nothing much, but just that I win for him. He blew a trial, but satisfied with me cause I win for him. And I don't brag about the kind of money I spent on him. And I don't brag about those magazines that I sent for him. All bonds worth more than currency, I'll trade every cent for him. I gotta send you pictures I just touched with a sink on me. Ain't even had no tats, I got a whole bunch of ink on me. I wisened up, I don't need no nigga to think for me. I got my shit together, there ain't even a kink on me. I can't go back to jail cause I got people relying on me. I'm trying to keep my niggas out the way, they keep dying on me. I'm tired of having moms and baby moms always crying on me. I'm tired of FBI and other agencies spying on me. I wanna visit you, but that ain't just how parole work. Your girl said you tripping and you back to your whole spurts. Don't ever stress yourself about what you can't control first. The games can come second, start putting your goals first. I had to let my nigga know that he could depend on me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would spend for me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would send for me. He don't ask for nothing much, but just that I win for him.
All rise. Order is now in session. The Honorable Judge Hargrave presiding.
And I don't brag about the kind of money I spent on him. And I don't brag about those magazines that I sent for him. All bonds worth more than currency, I'll trade every cent for him.
I'm thanking you so much for being there when I needed you. Trust me, it mean 10 times more to me than it mean to you. I'm on my last appeal, I just hope God see it through. But if it ain't meant, I guess the streets, I breathe through you. Yeah, I try to smile every day, but I stress daily. My son asked me, am I coming home? I said, yes, maybe. But when he paused, I had to turn around and say, yes, baby. I had to lie to him, now it's burning my chest crazy. Yeah, I grew my hair out. I pray I get an answer for the year out. I chose to put the streets over my family, got me here now. These streets is never good, but this the side you never hear about. Bust my gun instead of raise my son, that's what these tears bout. My shorty barely picking up the phone, cause she moved on. Got your own life and gotta grow, don't think you wrong. Why I'm in this place and gotta shower with my shoes on. Bro, I appreciate you every day, mama now. Bring that knife outside my cell when I'm coming out. Doing a life sentence, only phone time running out. COVID got us 23 and 1 week barely coming out. My celly got 100 years because he let 100 out. Sheesh. That's what this thuggin' bout. Won't ever see no pussy grab a magazine and rub it out. Find out my people's died through it, let her fuck this haunted house. Shit crazy a brick, baby, so better choose another route.
I had to let my nigga know that he could depend on me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would spend for me. I know if he was free and I had beef, he would send for me. He don't ask for nothing much, but just that I win for him. He blew a trial, but satisfied with me cause I win for him. And I don't brag about the kind of money I spent on him. And I don't brag about those magazines that I sent for him. All bonds worth more than currency, I'll trade every cent for him.
Nigga said, COVID got him 23 and 1, bro. That's lockdown. 23 hours a fucking day. You out of your cell 1 hour a fucking day. And in between that, you know you washing your ass if you any type of, decent nigga, like, and you trying to make a quick phone call, bro. Like, Nigga, that shit is real, bro. Who's that hard up?
Yeah.
Wow.
That nigga, wow, the first time he heard the song.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit hit different, bro. Like,
there you
I can relate to all that shit, bro.
Hit
like,
different. And you went locked down.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Like,
you know that feeling.
Hell yeah, bro. I've been locked in for 72, bro. I'm on some crazy shit, man. Like, just locked in. Like, cause I did we run around the park. This was like county time. I ain't doing no real time. But I know the feeling to be like locked in your cell for like past 24 hours, bro. Like it does something to you. So I can only imagine niggas that's doing fed time or state time. And when the COVID first hit, bro, these niggas was shook. So niggas was locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like locked. Literally, I can only imagine they was fucking eating in their cell and shit, bro. Niggas wasn't getting no phone calls for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was sending them crazy mail trying to figure out what's going on.
They turned the heat off in Chicago's jail.
For real?
What?
Boys, niggas was banging on the windows and niggas heard them outside the jail.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
That's
Boys,
crazy.
niggas is in there like almost dying.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy, bro.
Trying to tell you. Hey, man. But look, it's Vibe Shit TV, man.
It's a vibe, bro.
It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is. We out.